Hello and welcome back to another episode of Bikemap Explained. So today I'm going to take you through how to plan a multi-day tour with our brand new tour planner. So to do this, you can start off by just planning a normal route from start to end. So in this case, I'm going to do somewhere in London to somewhere in Bristol. So you can click on the map or you can type it in, whichever is your preference. And there we go, to Bristol. Obviously, at this point, you can also choose the routing profile you want to choose. So balance is chosen here. If I click on fastest, then you can see the route changes, but I'll keep it to balance for now. And you can also here add waypoints wherever you may like to go. For example, I want to go and see Stonehenge. So I'm going to take a stop in Salisbury. So I'll click on there and I'll click add to route. And as you can see, it also changes, and then the waypoint is added here. And you can obviously do that by clicking as I just did, or you can also press add waypoint there. So now I've created a route, just like you can see here, but it's 283 kilometers. And for most people, me included, that would be too long for one day. So what I can do here is either press this banner, and that takes us to the stage splitting, or you can press these three dots at the bottom there, and you can press split into stages, which does the same as the banner, or use a stage one. In this case, I'm not going to do that, but if you had a much shorter route, you could say use a stage one, and then you can add different stages as you go on. But for the purpose of this, we'll do split into stages. And then pressing that, it takes a bit of a few seconds to process, and then you come to the next stage, which is adjusting the days that you want to do. So as you can see, that is automatically so far split the route up into 4 days, so 1, 2, 3, 4. But here I can set my preferred distance per stage, so I can put it down to 50, for example, and it will change it to 7 stages. I can put it to 140. Which will change it to 3 stages. So for this one, I'll put it to 80 kilometers a day, and that will keep it to 4 stages. And the next thing I can decide to change is the preferred ascent per stage. So it's kind of how hard the stage will be. So if I have it on gentle, then it will, stages with high ascent much shorter. So that's given me an extra stage, as you can see. So it's gone from 4 stages to 5, and it would be a bit more calm days. But if I wanted to be really crazy, I can go to sportive, and it'll take me back to 4 stages with a lot more elevation on each stage. And then I can also see here in the overview of each stage, which are color coordinated, the distance and the elevation profile, as well as on the left here, which I can also scroll along with my mouse. And then once I'm happy with all these stages, I can press continue to tour planner to take us to the next stage. So when I've pressed continue to tour planner, I will come to a view such as this. So here you can see all the stages, and you can navigate to each of them using the top bar here. And this one is the overview button. And now, from this point onwards, I can micro adjust the stages to really suit where I'm going and where I'm staying overnight, etc. So for example, I'll click on the second stage, and then it takes me to the route planner that is really just like the normal route planner, but with a couple of crucial differences. The main one being that, as you can see in grayed out here, unless you go over them, the next stages are on the map. So any changes that you do make to a current stage that you're on will automatically adjust the before and after stages to reflect your changes. So for example, here I will be staying in Salisbury. So I want to adjust the end of the second stage to end in Salisbury. So let's say I was staying here, for example. And as you can see, the changes are automatically adjusted. And yeah, then I can press save changes to this route. over to this stage, and then changes are successfully saved, and then you can see the second stage is a bit longer now. So what I can also do here is, you can keep on going to different stages by pressing the buttons at the top here, or you can simply press on the next stage, and you can say go to this stage or merge into current stage if you think you have too many, and you want to make 4 stages into 3, for example, in this case. But yes, you can kind of do what you want here, and you can still add waypoints and really edit it like a normal route. And you can also change the routing profile for one particular stage. So this third stage, I would like it to be changed to the fastest routing profile. As long as I've got this on, it will change it for me, and I can press save changes. And that stage is different routing profile to the other stages, if that's what you so want. So the final thing I wanted to show you that the tour planner can do easily is obviously merge stages and split to make more stages at certain waypoints. So I'll use this example here in our tour, where the first stage I actually decided that I wanted to go to Windsor on the way, this tour ends at Shinfield so far. So I've added a waypoint in the route, just like so. And then I think, oh, hang on, this stage is 83 kilometers, but if I want to see Windsor, that might be too long a day. So I can actually split the route by clicking on the waypoint, and you can say split stage here. So I'll click that, and it will split the stage. And then, as you can see, it now has 5 stages, and 1 is at Windsor. So, however, also in the same sense, if you wanted to go back to 4, you could click on the next, and you could say merge into current stage, such as so. And then you'll see it says merging stages, and we're back to 4. So yeah, that's a really nice little hack that you can use to easily adjust, make more or less stages. You can obviously also do this manually by pressing the plus there, which can also add another stage. For example, if you wanted to go not from London, but from Gravesend, something like that. So once I'm happy with all of that, I can press Save Changes, and I'm back to the overview by pressing the 3 buttons there. And then all is left to do is press Done. And then my tour is created. So you can see the stages here. You can go back into them if you like to edit them further. You can also from here put a picture on your tour. You can change the name. You can have an overview of all the details, and you can add a description and manage the privacy settings. So set it to public or private. And then you can also delete it if you want, and you can share it, etc. So yeah, I really hope that you've enjoyed our introduction to our new tour planners today. And as ever, if you have any further questions, you can get in contact at support@bikemap.net, and we'll be happy to answer any of your queries there. Thank you, and see you next time.